it's something that is perfect for a first car. It looks good, it looks cool, it looks sporty, it's economical, it's cheap to run, it's cheap to tax, it's cheap to insure. So everything, I mean, I'm coming across a bit boring, I know, because like a good old cheddar, I've matured over the years, and it's the sort of things I look at in a car. If it's going to be cheap to run, obviously, is it going to be reliable, things like that. But it's some things that obviously parents look at for the first car for the kids, and that's exactly what this has today. I mean, you probably even did some driving lessons in them, because I know driving instructors have used these over the years. Today we're going to be out and about, taking a look at why I think it is a perfect first car, and that is a 2012 SEAT Ibiza FR. I think you'll agree with me on this one. It is a great looking car. It's got a sporty look about it, that sharp, sleek nosed front end, the FR badging around, it's black alloy wheels. Obviously with this white paintwork it really contrasts it well. This one has 16-inch alloy wheels. Now, as a factory option from new, you could have got it with 17-inch alloy wheels. Out on the road though, it's really surprising how much grip it has. It really handles the bends well. I mean, the sporty suspension is quite firm, especially round towns, but it's okay, and it easily lived with every day. This little 1.2 engine is a little cracker. I mean, it fits the car perfectly. I mean, it's not powerful and it's not fast, but there's enough power to get it going and have a lot of fun with. Now, it's a 1.2 litre 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine with 103 brake horsepower, 175 newton meters of torque. So it's nippy. I mean, it's got a 5-speed manual gearbox, and the gear changes are really nice. They're not notchy, they're really nice and precise, and it's got quite a short throw for it, to be fair. I'd just like to have seen maybe a 6th gear, because I think once you get it out on the dual carriageways, and obviously out on the motorways and things like that, that 6th gear would have been absolutely great for cruising. But for a youngster that's just passed the test, it's going to be absolutely perfect. It looks the part, it drives the part. If they are a car enthusiast, they're going to have a lot of fun in it. Even the interior, it matches its sporty looks. It's a nice place to be in it. It's a nice cabin. Got a nice steering wheel. It's not too thick and bulky. You can get a nice grip on it. It's got a flat bottom steering wheel with obviously the FR badging on it. Got the sports seats that hug you really nicely, a bit buckety. But I mean, the dash is a little bit cheapy, but what do you expect from 2012? I mean, there's a lot better materials used, and the design these days are a lot better. But it looks good, and it's practical. It's got a decent sized boot. You get a good subwoofer in there. I don't know what these kids have in the cars these days. But yeah, I mean, it's fantastic to drive. Especially out, I mean, I'm around some twisty bends today. I'm having loads of fun, if I'm honest with you. It's a cracking little car. You get it around these little twisty bends, and it absolutely sings. I mean, to say it's a small engine car with not a lot of power, it's a lot of fun to drive. You can just, with the amount of grip it's got and the way it 1.2 TSI engine. It's up there economy wise with its diesel sibling. I mean, you can easily get 50 plus miles to the gallon out of the thing. Roughly get around 500 plus miles out of a tank. Tax wise, it's cheap. It only emits 119 whatever it is kgm of emissions. So I mean, the tax bracket, and what I'm trying to say is it's £30 a year road tax. I mean, come on, that's cheap as chips. I mean, what is it nowadays? It's like 30 quid for a Chinese takeaway. Well, it is for us anyway, with kids, but I mean, 30 quid a year to tax, that's cheap. Insurance group 12, so it's going to keep those costs down, so it's going to be cheap to insure. All together, rounded out, it just makes sense, and it's a perfect first car. Now I'd just like to say thank you to the lads up at Forge Car Sales at Cloughton. They've let me take this out today so I can film this video for you. This is currently in one of their stock. It's up for sale with those guys. I mean, it's covered 78,000 miles, full year's MOT, full service history. I think it's £5.5 grand, or just under £5.5 grand. I'll pop the link in the description below. So obviously, go ahead and have a look on their website. Maybe have a look, see what other stock they've got. So, from what I want to know is, let's get you all involved. Let's get a little thing going here. I'm just going to pull up. Seeing as we're on the subject with today's video of first cars, what were your first car? I've already told you mine. It was a Mark III 1.1 Ford Fiesta. Old little thing it was, covered in dents, perfect for a first car. So, let me know in the comments below, what was your first car? Driving test. How many attempts did it take you to pass your test? I'm going to be a bit embarrassed here and tell you that it was around 3. Yeah, I got a little bit nervous on my test and made a couple of mistakes, but they always say those that take a couple of attempts to pass are always the better drivers. So, but yeah, hope you're all keeping well. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a like, and if you're not subscribed, why not? Subscribe, it's free. And I try and make good content for you guys. I mean, I've enjoyed filming this one. So, yeah, for now, see ya.